Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel where we cover psychological phenomenon in a factual way that is easy to understand with video gameplay in the background. Have you ever had that incredibly eerie feeling that your life is actually just a poorly coded video game? Think about it. You're watching a video and you learn a highly specific, obscure word. Let's say anemone. You've never heard anyone say it in your life, but then the very next morning, your teammate drops it in voice chat. Later that afternoon, it pops up in a random meme on your feed. And then by the time you're scrolling before bed, it's the answer to a trivia question on TV. It feels like the universe just ran an update patch, and suddenly, the spawn rates for that exact word were boosted by 1,000%. It's creepy. It feels like a glitch in the Matrix. But it isn't just a bug in the universe. It's actually a brilliant, hard-coded feature built straight into your brain's operating system. In the world of psychology, this is known as the Baader-Meinhof Phenomenon, or more accurately, the frequency illusion. And today, we're going to look at the source code of your mind to figure out exactly why your brain plays tricks on you. Section 1. Welcome to Dr. Zwicky's Lobby. Before this became a standard chapter in cognitive psychology textbooks, it actually got its name from a random message board back in 1994. A guy wrote into a newspaper online forum saying he had randomly been talking about the Baader-Meinhof group, which was an obscure West German terrorist organization from the 1970s. Right after he mentioned them, he opened the newspaper, and there they were in a completely unrelated article. He called it the Baader-Meinhof Phenomenon. For years, it was just an internet urban legend. People thought, yeah, coincidence is wild. But in 2005, a linguist at Stanford University named Dr. Arnold Zwicky realized that this wasn't random luck at all. He formally dubbed it the frequency illusion. According to Dr. Zwicky's research, okay, we're going to call him Dr. Z. According to Dr. Z's research, this illusion is created when two very specific psychological mechanics inside your head team up to completely alter your perception of reality. The first mechanic is called selective attention. The second is confirmation bias. To understand how they work, we have to look at how your brain handles the sheer amount of data it processes every single second. Section 2. The brain's UI filter. Right now, your brain is being bombarded with millions of bits of sensory information. The ambient sound of the room, the feeling of your clothes against your skin, the hundreds of words on your screen, the background textures of a video game map. If your consciousness tried to actively process all of it at once, your mental CPU would overheat and crash. To keep you functional, your brain uses a filter. It ignores 99% of the background data because it deems it irrelevant to your survival or your current goals. It's like playing a tactical shooter. When you're holding an angle, your brain completely tunes out the texture of the brick wall next to you, so that you can focus entirely on a 3-pixel movement in the distance. But the moment you consciously learn something new or something catches your interest, your brain adjusts its filter. It tags that new piece of information as high priority. Suddenly your subconscious mind says, hey, this item might be important for your survival or social standing. Keep an eye on it. The word or the bricks or the game mechanic was always there around you. You always walked past it 100 times before, but your brain's UI filter just used to treat it like background noise and delete it before you ever noticed it. Now that it's on the VIP list, every time it appears, your brain hits the alarm bell. That's why you notice that word, anemone, every time, or whatever your situation is. Section 3. The confirmation bias trap. Now, selective attention explains why you start seeing it, but it doesn't explain that eerie, spooky feeling that the actual frequency has increased. That's where the second mechanic comes in, confirmation bias. Confirmation bias is the human brain's tendency to search for, interpret, and recall information in a way that confirms that we already believe. Once your selective attention highlights that new word twice in 24 hours, your brain instantly jumps to a wild conclusion. Wow, this word is trending right now. The spawn rates are definitely up. But from that moment on, every single time you see that word, your brain flags it as definitive proof of your theory. See, there it is again, I knew it. But here's the catch. And this is the true psychological blind spot. Your brain completely ignores the mathematical reality of the situation. It forgets the hundreds of thousands of other words you read that day that didn't repeat. It completely deletes the misses and only counts the hits. It's exactly like a gamer who swears a specific weapon in a battle royale game is broken and everywhere today. Just because they happen to get eliminated by it 3 matches in a row. They ignore the 20 other matches where nobody was using it at all. Section 4. Why it matters. So, why did evolution program our brain this way? Why are we stuck with a brain that tricks us into thinking the world is repeating itself? In primitive times, this was an incredibly valuable survival mechanism. If an early human learned which specific shape of a leaf belonged to a poisonous plant, or what specific sound a predator made before striking, their selective attention would immediately dial it into a feedback loop. Their survival depended on their brain saying, "Hey, look at that leaf. Remember that leaf? It's over there too. Pay attention." In the modern digital age, this evolutionary feature has collided with modern algorithms. Because we live in a world where social media algorithms literally attack what we look at and give us actual higher spawn rates of that content, the Baader-Meinhof phenomenon is amplified to an extreme degree. Your biological brain filter and your digital TikTok or YouTube algorithm are essentially running the exact same code. So, the next time you feel like the world is acting like a buggy simulation, take a second to appreciate the sheer complexity of the biological process sitting right between your ears. It is your subconscious doing its job, optimizing your focus, and making sure you don't miss details. In fact, let's see the frequency illusion right now in the comments. What is something you recently learned about and then suddenly started seeing absolutely everywhere? Drop it below and let's see how many other people are caught in the same loop. If you're interested in understanding your mind more and learning about another psychological phenomenon that I find absolutely fascinating, go ahead and click the video on your screen right now. Hit that subscribe button if you want to unlock more breakdowns of the human mind, and I'll catch you in the next lobby.